too bad as bad as we expected this time of the morning.
No, well, it's really nice to have you. We ought to go over your career as a big band, because some people were born when you were making records. Your first big hit was more than 10 years ago. When was that?
About 10 years ago.
72, wasn't it?
I think it's 72, yes.
Seven Seas of Rye was the...
And that was Seven Seas of Rye, okay. And you sold lots and lots of records, became very big in America. Was that before your most famous single, Bohemian Rhapsody?
Not really. America was sort of a slow ride, and actually Bohemian Rhapsody wasn't the biggest thing we ever had.
Actually, it's only our most famous single in this country. I think in other countries we're sort of known for other records, probably even more than that one.
Well, Bohemian Rhapsody was voted, was it not, the best pop record, 1952 to 1977. The best pop record, which is not bad going, really.
That's great.
And one of the reasons it's highly regarded in this country is because a lot of people say it was you that started off the whole video business.
In a way, that's true. Probably it was us who capitalised on it first, I don't know. Yeah. But I don't think we actually did the first ever video, but we did sort of make use of video before.
Yeah. Well, it was an extraordinary video, the one you did for Bohemian Rhapsody. Maybe we'll check in our library one day and see if we can dig it out and play a little bit of it.
But the dust off.
The thing is, it was very technically, it was technically perfect, and part of the reason for that is because most of you guys are all scientists, aren't you? You're all trained scientists.
Unfortunately, three of us are, yes.
Yes, absolutely. I'll tell you what, you still love your videos, and we've got a nice surprise for you now, because this is the first time you're going to get a chance to see some of the footage from the video for your new single, which is called Hammer to Fall.
Yeah,
that's right, yeah. Shot in,
all right, okay.
Shot in Brussels.
Squeeze up to the television screen I've got over here and have a look. Here it comes. To fall, and the other 2 minutes will be ready later on. Yes? Don't disappear, will you? Make yourselves busy around the starship. We'll have a chat with you a little bit later about your knowledge of science and astronomy. Something you're into as well, isn't it? But before we do that, we're going to wander back down to Earth, because somewhere in our library we've got a record of a lady who... Very well to hide somewhere safe and covered during that explosion. Very strange. Let me just get your qualifications right, Rog. You are a Bachelor of Science.
Yes, apparently, yes.
Brian, you've got a degree in physics.
Yes, yes.
So what were you thinking of being then before rock took over?
Rock and roller, actually. I never wanted to be anything to do with science, really. It was just a sort of a thing that I was brought up to think.
Where were you a student?
I was in London University.
Yeah, and whilst you were at college, at university, you were going to all the lectures and writing all the essays.
No, I was going to some of them.
You were going to some of them, and you were
Not
playing.
many.
And you were playing musical instruments in your spare time.
I always did it right through school. I never wanted to do anything else.
How good a degree did you get?
Not very good.
Go on, what did you get?
I'm not telling you.
Please.
No.
Please.
Better than my mum's.
You did all right.
Tell us an awful lot. All right. Listen, I'll tell you what. Let's have a look at something that you've involved just yourself in, all right?
Yes.
It's one of your solo LPs. I think it's called Strange Frontier.
Yes,
right?
That's right.
This is just something that you've done on your own. You're still a member of the band, but this is what you get up to when you're on your own.
That's right.
Whenever you do anything on your own, people start rumours about the band splitting up.
Yes, it's very difficult doing things on your own, being in a successful band. Basically, people don't want to know, I think.
Is it because there are ideas that you'd like to pursue that the band democratically vote sort of 12 to 1 against, or what?
Only 4 of us.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean, yeah. No, it's just a form of sort of self-expression, really, because we only make about 1 album a year. And if I say write 1 or 2 songs, 1 or 2 songs a year is not a very high output.
What did the album do? How well? Sold a few.
I think it got to about number 30 here. Yeah, it did all right.
Still going, isn't it?
I think the Americans like it more than the English.
Okay, lovely, Roger. And Brian, now, we know a little bit about some of the other things that you're interested in, because your interest in a TV show called Starfleet is quite well known. But before we see a clip from that, you're also very interested in the stars and outer space.
Well, that's what I did before I did this. Yeah, I was an astronomer.
Yeah.
I was very serious about that, but I'm very serious about this now.
Do you still stargaze?
Yeah, but in an amateur way.
Yeah. What's the most exciting thing you've seen with your own eyes in space, then, through a telescope?
Ooh, I actually think looking at Saturn is still one of the
It is,
most
isn't it?
beautiful things.
I've done that through a pair of binoculars.
It's great, yes. I get very excited about it.
Lovely having you guys on the show. Good luck with the new single. Good luck with the tour. And
Thank
here's
you.
something from Starfleet, from you, Brian. Starfleet.